Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. Welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. All right. First of all, I want to tell you there is a very cool podcast this morning. It is my first channeled podcast since my surgery and my whole summer experience. And what's interesting is Spirit surprised me. They just invited me. They're like, sit down, it's time to channel, hit record. And I was like, wait, but we haven't tested it out yet. And they just said, just do it. And so it felt so amazing to be able to do this. You get to see it unfold as it was, because again, I hit record and it just happened. So definitely check out the podcast. It's a really neat one, a beautiful perspective for us to reflect on this month. So that is posted now, so you can check it out here or on any of your favorite audio podcast platforms. But coming back to now, I'm using the Awakening Avalon Oracle deck this week that we created at Avalon Spirit. And if you're interested in that deck, there is a link in the description box below. Okay. Let's see, what's the energy this week? What do we have, Spirit? There's this energy of this good feeling on the horizon. It's totally like a sunrise. You know when the sun starts to come up and it's just starting to break light over the horizon, and as it continues to come up, it fills your being. Like a sunrise is just this magical moment. In that kind of energy and description are the words, I get a good feeling. I get a good feeling. And it feels like it's like, I get a good feeling about whatever that thing is for you. There's this strong indication of a strong intuitive sense this week that really helps you anchor into what is aligned for you. So again, these manifestations coming into our reality like we've been talking about. And again, this strong intuitive hit. I'm feeling my solar plexus big time right now. So let's see what the cards have to share. And I'm really curious how that unfolds for all of you this week. But pay attention for that really good feeling and that hit in the solar plexus. That sunrise feeling. I like that idea, that sunrise feeling. Okay, what do we have in the cards today? Interesting. Okay, so first things first, to start off this week with a really good energy, a good position all around is the Time to Smudge card. So this says clear your energy. This is a great way to start the week. Fresh energy, ready, set to take on things in the perspective you want, right? We've talked a ton about perspective. Spirit talks a ton about perspective. Clearing your energy helps really reset your whole body frequency, your whole energetic outlook, your mental state, your even clearing your home. So notice, are you feeling a little stagnant? Are you feeling a little edgy or a little irritated? I mean, there are some planets doing some funky things right now that can give us those experiences of trigger irritation, but we also can completely rise through it or hold ourselves above it based on how we take care of our own energetics. And so I think this is a really beautiful card because if we take the time to smudge, to clear our energy, however you do that, whether that's using Palo Santo or sage or white light or diffuser or a simmer pot or your intentions. I mean, there's so many ways to do it. You can cleanse your energy in the shower. It's really the intention behind the action of what you're doing. You could dance your energy clear if you wanted, right? But doing this will set you in this really kind of clean slate for the week to really embrace this energy of that sunrise that Spirit was showing. So good place to start. Start a smudge today, maybe even where you work too, or maybe even your car. Smudge your car, right? And then I love these cards and how they really speak to, so the first one is the undercurrent, which is feel at peace. The undercurrent to me is so similar to that solar plexus feeling, that deep feeling within when you know you can trust that energy. And so it goes well with that statement, I get a good feeling, because that is where we feel that is in our undercurrent. Spirit explained this to me many moons ago, this concept of the undercurrent. And it's that deepest place within that flowing river of self, of life, of the journey, where it is solid, it is anchored in. And from that point, you can make all your decisions. If you dive into your undercurrent, into those depths around that solar plexus area, you can, from that point, really get a solid lay of the land, if I could say it that way, a solid perspective of what really is in alignment and what isn't, right? So dipping into that undercurrent today and this week is really going to help you receive these beautiful things on the horizon. And then I love too that we have your choice. And this says, welcome the choice in every moment. And this is really the energy of it, right? Like, feel into your undercurrent with the things that you are manifesting. And then remember that it is your choice in every moment. You have a choice in every moment. Sometimes you have many choices available to you. Sometimes you have very challenging, small choices available to you. And sometimes the only choice is perspective. How can I see this differently? Right? And so, sometimes we could look at this and think, oh, well, that's easy to say. It is easy to say. And in some situations, very easy to implement. Other situations, you have to dig very deep to try and find how and where you can implement it. However, with the energy that I'm feeling this week of this kind of sunrise energy, there's a lot of positivity. So I imagine for a lot of you, digging into your undercurrent and stepping into your energy of choice will actually be a very freeing, very positive, very uplifting experience in it this week, versus a really hard, deep look at something really challenging. Again, though, these are general readings, so you have to take the parts that resonate. And the parts that don't, then that's not the piece for you, and you just let it float on by. So choice and undercurrent are really big this week, okay? Your solar plexus, your truth, that like inner feeling. But to access this, smudging your energy, clearing your energy is going to be great to give you that clean slate this week to start fresh, start new, so that your choices are in the utmost alignment with you. So I think that's really cool. I love this. It's kind of like a fun, fresh start to the week. So I will leave that with all of you for now. Thank you as always so much for joining me. Do check out the podcast, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone.